University of Engineering and Management, also known as UEM, aims to provide facilities and exposure to its students with innovative teaching techniques and courses relevant for the industry, giving students competitive advantage during placements.
All students of the University of Engineering and Management Jaipur on an average bag 1 to 2 job offers in company.
An engineer, one has to go through many phases such as space management, and they have to sort out their what are their disabilities or their shortcomings, and they have to overcome them in a limited amount of time. The students of our IMUM group are lucky enough to have the wonderful panel of teachers and training and placement officers that have guided them throughout and has given them encouragement to achieve their goal. Our college ensures that renowned companies come to our college for placements.
The students are well groomed on the technical and the soft skills through training sessions for the placement drives.
My college has helped me in the whole process of placement training. Our teacher has helped us to overcome all the technical difficulties and all the questions which were asked in our placement interview so that we can crack it and achieve a good result. Both of us have been placed in the company called Capgemini.
We are all placed in Tech Mahindra. In our pre-placement training, college took many mock tests, many online tests, pen and paper tests of aptitude, and we used to submit like 300 aptitudes every month, and that helped us a lot when we were sitting for an placement.
So if you are looking for holistic development and successful career growth, do visit the University of Engineering and Management, Jaipur. University of Engineering and Management, also known as UEM, aims to provide facilities and exposure to its students with innovative teaching techniques and courses relevant for the industry, giving students competitive advantage during placements.
All students of University of Engineering and Management Jaipur on an average bagged 1 to 2 job offers in companies like TCS, Infosys, Tech Mahindra, Capgemini, Ericsson, Tata Motors Group, Adroit Technologies, and they perform excellently well.
The group boasts of a strong placement cell with dedicated placement officers under the chairmanship of the group's chancellor and the vice chancellor.
So we are placed with Infosys by our campus recruitment. This campusing season is not very easy for an engineer. One has to go through many phases such as space management, and they have to sort out their what are their disabilities or their shortcomings, and they have to overcome them in a limited amount of time. The students of our IMUM group are lucky enough to have the wonderful panel of teachers and placement officers that have guided them out and given them encouragement to achieve their goal. All skills that come from college.
Students are well developed among the technical and the soft skills through training sessions for the basic drives.
My college has helped me in the whole process of placement training. Our teacher has helped us to overcome all the technical difficulties and all the questions which were asked in our placement interview so that we can crack it and achieve a good result. Both of us have been placed in the company called Capgemini.
We are all placed in Tech Mahindra. In our pre-placement training, college took many mock tests, many online tests, pen and paper tests of aptitude, and we used to submit like 300 aptitudes every month, and that helped us a lot when we were sitting for an placement.
So if you are looking for holistic development and successful career growth, do visit the University of Engineering and Management, Jaipur. University of Engineering and Management, also known as UEM, aims to provide facilities and exposure to its students with innovative teaching techniques and courses relevant for the industry, giving students competitive advantage during placements.
All students of University of Engineering and Management Jaipur on an average bagged 1 to 2 job offers in companies like TCS, Infosys, Tech Mahindra, Capgemini, Ericsson, Tata Motors Group, Adroit Technologies, and they perform excellently well.
The group boasts of a strong placement cell with dedicated placement officers under the chairmanship of the group's chancellor and the vice chancellor.
So we are placed with Infosys by our campus recruitment. This campusing season is not very easy for an engineer. One has to go through many phases such as space management, and they have to sort out their what are their disabilities or their shortcomings, and they have to overcome them in a limited amount of time. The students of our IMUM group are lucky enough to have the wonderful panel of teachers and training and placement officers that have guided them throughout and has given them encouragement to achieve their goal. Our college ensures that renowned companies come to our college for placements.
The students are well groomed on the technical and their soft skills through training sessions for the placement drives.
My college has helped me in the whole process of placement training. Our teacher has helped us to overcome all the technical difficulties and all the questions which were asked in our placement interview so that we can crack it and achieve a good result. Both of us have been placed in the company called Capgemini.
We are all placed in Tech Mahindra. In our pre-placement training, college took many mock tests, many online tests, pen and paper tests of aptitude, and we used to submit like 300 aptitudes every month, and that helped us a lot when we were sitting for a placement.
So if you are looking for holistic development and successful career growth, do visit the University of Engineering and Management, Jaipur.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, good morning, sir. Yes, you are audible and visible both.
Okay, bye. Good morning.
I would like to request Dr. Praful Sabra, please proceed to day 4 FDP.
Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. So I welcome all of you. The fourth day of Tarun sir, it's audible.
Yes, sir, it's audible.
Okay, so I welcome all of you on the fourth day of this international FDP on Advanced Tools and Techniques for Scientific Research, Writing and Publication. Today we have Dr. Indra K. Rana, I.K. Rana, sir. So first of all, sir, you are welcome in University of Engineering and Management FDP. Thank you, sir. Thank you for accepting the invitation. Now, I just read the profile of our speaker, I.K. Rana, sir. Currently, he is a visiting faculty in Center for Basic Sciences, Mumbai, and SD School of Sciences, NMIMS, Mumbai. If we talk about the qualification of him, then he has done his BSc from Punjab University in 1969, MSc from Mumbai University in 1971, and PhD from ISI Calcutta in 1979. From November 1984 to June 2015, he served in the Department of Mathematics, IIT Mumbai. He also served as a head school of technology, local university, Sahanpur, for 6 months, from January 2014 to June 2014. And he has a long experience of 36 years in teaching mathematics courses to undergraduate and postgraduate students. He has also written 4 books. One is in American Mathematical Society. Second is in World Scientific Press, 1998. Third in Maths for All, India in 2007. And fourth is again Maths for All in India, 2007. He has been awarded C.L. Chandana Mathematics Award in 2000, Excellence in Teaching Award in 2004, Aryabhat Award in 2012, and Lifetime Achievement Award at Time 2019 conference at IISER Pune. He has developed interactive web courses like calculus and linear algebra. Also developed some online courses through NPTEL MOOC program. No doubt he has organized many conferences. He has attended many international and national conferences. And that's it. He has a long profile. I don't have so much time to describe him because he has a long profile. So I just come to the point. Sir, welcome again. And I request you to please take over the session. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Tarun, for inviting me and Praful for giving the introduction. So today's session is going to be on basically how to typeset mathematics and scientific documents so that you can have a beautiful output which you can submit it to journals or publish books or write articles or make presentations and so on. So everything is based on something called LaTeX. So let me, can I share my screen?
Yes, sir, you can share.
Okay. I hope it is visible to all.
Yeah, sir, it's visible.
Okay.
Half window actually.
Pardon? Somebody said half.
Sir, it's showing, but it's in a half window.
Yeah, I have purposefully not made it full screen.
Okay.
But do you have visibility problem? Then I
Yeah,
can,
yes. No, sir. Invisible.
because the font size is quite large and should be visible.
Yes, sir. It's visible.
Yeah. So before I start, Tarun had sent me the profiles of the participants. But I just want to know how many of you know LaTeX and how many of you don't know LaTeX at all. So for that, I am going to conduct an online quiz. So I'm sharing this website in the chat box. Please go there and fill your answers. So click on this link, will be taken to a site, and please go there and click your choices. So we'll be able to see what are your so everybody can see as the inputs are coming, the data is being shown on the screen. Praful, are you coordinating? You will be looking at the chat box and everything.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We both are looking for it.
Okay. How many are participants total now?
Sir, right now there are 70, and few are people are trying to join the application.
How many are there? I didn't get it. 70. Okay. Around 70 are there. And you can see I have only response of 50 people till now. I'm waiting for everybody to give the response so that I can make the talk meaningful for everybody. If you have a doubt or something, if the website is not clear to you or not accessible, please, there is a chat box. I have put the link. You just click the link and you will be taken there. And you can submit.
Yes, sir. Any responses you have received?
Only 21 people have responded till now out of 80 participants. This is another way of testing whether you are logged in and not on the screen, or are you just logged in and then gone for lunch?
I request all the participants that please click the link which is shared in the chat box by sir himself. It's very important thing.
And not only that, I think you say it is attendance, then everybody will respond.
I request again all the participants to please click on this link and just fill it. You have to just mark it, whether you understand LaTeX or not.
Make a choice and then submit, that's all. Not a big question
Yes,
paper.
yes.
Your name is not coming to me at all. I don't know who is answering what. And this is another way of having a quiz in an online class. You can prepare your questions and give it online and get a response online. I'm using it just to know how well you know LaTeX. At least 40%, 50% attendance should be there in a class. Otherwise, I will feel a bit unhappy that people are not interested in, they are logged in but not interested probably.
Participants, I also just shared the same link in the chat box. Please click on that link and fill it up. It takes hardly 2 seconds or 3 seconds. Please do it.
Yeah, it's 2 seconds if you are there and going through the session. Okay. Number of participants is increasing, so the percentage of 50% I said is also increasing, but still it is 31. So seems a bit. Ratan Kumar Singh has raised a hand. What is it question? Ratan Kumar Singh, what is the question?
So Ratan Kumar, if you have any question, then you can put the question in the chat box. Please.
I saw a raised hand by Ratan Kumar, so I thought probably.
I think probably by mistake.
Okay. Testing whether everything is working or not.
So if you want to go ahead, then please go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I just wanted to know so that I can mold my talk accordingly. But I think
Yes, of course.
as far as I can see that most of the participants will need inputs in LaTeX. So that's okay. Only there are probably 6 participants saying that they know LaTeX very well and use it regularly. Okay. Right. So let us go ahead. Okay. Right. So having known that most of the participants will need inputs in LaTeX, so let us go ahead. So what is LaTeX? So let us just get to know this chap. LaTeX is a document preparation system designed to produce high quality typeset outputs. So instead of using something like that you use in your Word, okay, where for English and other things that is good, but for scientific documents, LaTeX is better than Microsoft Word in many ways. So will come to that slowly. Okay. So I'll give you examples what all one can do. Not all, but most of the things you can do. You can set up a question paper. So you see, this is a question paper I had prepared in 2018 for my course MA 105. I can tell how much, what is the test, marks, time. And you see the mathematics, how beautifully it is formatted, right? So it looks quite nice. So this is one example of, okay. You can also have a question paper, which is, you can typeset it very easily. Only you have to do a bit of initial work. There's a multiple choice questions. So for example, there's a question and there are multiple choices. So one can, for MCQ questions, one can use it to, okay. Right. And so on. So that is another application of one illustration of using LaTeX. Let us go to more. So this is something much longer descriptive kind of question paper where you want to typeset the questions. All are in mathematics. So like this. You can have a report written down with pictures. So here is some kind of a report written with, you can include pictures in color, okay, in your document, right? Black and white, color, and many other types are possible. These are very nice things you can do with LaTeX. Probably will not be able to reach that much, but So these are kind of documents you can prepare. Okay, let us look at what a research report. Here is a research report. So somebody has written a report in statistics, a regression table with multiple groups of coefficients and so on, tables and such things. So I will show you like this kind of a table can be prepared using LaTeX, okay? Which is not that easy to prepare using Microsoft Word. Okay. You can, so some of you, if you are doing your PhD and still to submit your thesis, prepare your thesis. So this is a PhD thesis. This is a topic, this is the author, submitted for what, address, copyright, and you can see that it's here the number of pages, you can see it is 62 pages long thesis, all typeset in okay, all typeset in LaTeX. Chapters wise, chapter 1, chapter 2, lemmas, theorems, and so on. So I just wanted to give you a feeling for what LaTeX is, what you can do with it. Okay, some illustrations. So let us go ahead with it. First of all, LaTeX is, I am calling it as LaTeX. So normally it is pronounced as L-A-Y, tech, this is L-A-Y pronounced as LaTeX, okay. What is it? It is a markup language. You write something and mark it up, saying that this is what you want to do in your document. So this is what is called a markup language, okay. It is an extension of something called a text system, which was first developed by Donald Kuntz in 70s. Later on, so it was enhanced to what is called now LaTeX, okay, which is used now everywhere, academia, for articles, theses, dissertations, and books. You can format documents, create this is Donald Kuntz was a mathematician actually. So it is not something created by some professional for scientists. It is by scientists, for scientists. And there is a big community of LaTeX followers, which can help you in case you get stuck at some point. Okay. So basically, to do this, you have to create a document and save it as document.tex like Microsoft Word. The documents are saved as doc files. These files are saved as document.tex files. We'll slowly come to it. I'm just giving you an overall picture of what is this document, which is prepared. Then it is compiled using a compiler, which is also available. And that compiler, you don't have to do anything. You just say compile and the compiler does the job backend and give you the suitable viewing of your output for suitable viewing or printing. Okay. It makes beautiful documents. Mathematical symbols or equations are easily integrated. Even complex structures like footnotes, references, contents, bibliography, references, everything is done very nicely, logically, and very aesthetic to look at. It is very powerful. You can extend it by adding more packages for compilation, for presentations, spreadsheets, and so on. And it is free. That is the important thing. You don't have to spend anything to get this LaTeX and use it. And there is a large community of people who are using it. Now let us see what are the things involved. You have to decide whether you want to install LaTeX system for offline or online use. Whether you want to install it, if you have a reliable internet, you may like to do it online. If you don't have and you want to work even without internet, then you can do it also. So that is called, you can install LaTeX offline use or online. So the offline system is free. Of course, online is also free. Okay, and but it needs downloads and configurations. So for those who are interested in knowing how to install it offline, this is the website. So let me copy it and how do I copy? Yeah, I am putting it in the chat box for those who would like to download it later on. It will be in the chat box, so you can always, don't do it now because it is not that easy a process to download and install for offline use. But this is a source where, but actually internet, you can find many resources how to download and install for offline use. Okay. So a shortcut is, online process is much easier if you have the internet, but that is the constraint. You have to have internet so that you can participate online. So for this presentation today, we'll be using this online tools to do something about LaTeX. So a LaTeX document, which I said normally has 3 parts. There is something called preamble. Okay. Then there is document environment, and then there are some special pages like bibliography and so on. So there are mainly 3 parts of the document. So I will slowly go through some of them. Preamble includes defining the type of document you wish to create. For example, I showed you, you can create a exam paper, you can create an article, you can create a book, a report, PhD thesis, and many other things are possible with so that all go in what is called the preamble of a document. This also includes special packages that may you have to use, some kind of add-on routines that LaTeX can call and use them to process your document. Okay, they are called packages, add-on packages. They also go in the preamble part. Then there is the document part. For example, the preamble will look like document class. What kind of document you want? You want an article. Okay, so you write here article. How many, the font size, here is the font size, 12 points. Use package color. There is a package called color to produce color in your documents. Use package graphics and so on. This is for including graphics in your document and so on. So we'll slowly come to that. What I'm saying is that your preamble will look something like this. These kind of things will come in the preamble. Okay. Oh, I think I clicked the wrong thing. Okay. The document environment. So that is a preamble. The second part is the document, which is going to contain the most of the things that you want to typeset and get an output. So it starts with a command. This is what is called a command, begin document. And when you are finished your document, it will be end document. And in between is what you want to type here, your text, whatever you want to do. That is the main body of your paper or article or book or whatever you want to create. And it is actual content of your document. It will include text, tables, it can include figures, images, equations, anything else that you want to include. So that everything goes in between. The beginning is the begin document, end document. By the way, LaTeX, all commands are very logical. If you begin something, you have to end something. Otherwise, while compiling, you will get some kind of error. It won't compile. Okay. So everything is very logical. I'll explain as I go ahead more about it. You may also include the header information such as title, subtitle, author. In this part, begin document and document, you can include who is the author, what is the title of your presentation or book or something, what date you had it, and then what is the abstract and so on. Many things are possible. So probably we'll slowly go through these kind of things. Then you may like to have abstracts, sections, paragraphs, appendices, and so on. All these things are possible. Okay. So this is what a document will look like. Here I'm producing a sample before you. Okay. So it starts with a sample LaTeX file will look like document class, use packages. You include whatever packages you want to use. These things which have percentage sign in front, they are not part of the LaTeX document. They are just to include your own notes kind of a thing. Okay. So these three are just to tell the person what you can do probably with it. Okay. It's a paper. Okay. With this number, there is a degree, title. So this is the title of the file. Okay, introduction to basic set theory. Somebody wants to write an article on basic set theory. Document class is article. Okay, it says attempt any 3 questions. So it is a question paper being produced. So this is the preamble part. So from here to here is the preamble part of the LaTeX document. Document class, what kind of document it is, and various other things, title and everything else. Then comes begin document and end document. So begin document, end document, and everything else comes in between. Okay? So we'll see how these things are compiled later on. So this is basically your text document will look like this. Okay? This is a sample text document. Okay. Okay. So in your document, you write your document in plain text, okay, with commands that describe its structure and meaning. Okay. For example, input in your text document could be the rain in Spain falls. This is ordinary text. Okay, as you write in English. Okay. When you use the command EMPH, emphasize, okay, and in bracket, opening bracket and the closing bracket, in between these 2 brackets, for this command, what you want to emphasize. So you have to put that in your brackets, mainly on the plane. Again, this is text. So these 2 parts are text, and this is the command called emphasize, shortened as /EMPH. That is what the command is, in bracket mainly. So when you compile, this is what you will get on the right hand side. So your output will look like the rain in Spain falls. This word mainly will not be as it is. It will be emphasized. It will be italics on the plane. So input, here is the input. Go to the compiler, compile, and then output. How do we do the compiling and all? We'll come to that slowly. But I'm just giving you what you input and how do you input. You use a command, emphasize, and gives you mainly. Okay. For example, here is the input, begin itemize, and there is end itemize. As I said, everything that starts has to end. Otherwise, there will be a problem in compiling. So you write begin itemize, okay, end itemize. So what you want to do in your, you think you want to prepare a list of items, okay. So you say begin itemize, end itemize. What are the items you want to list? So you write /item, that is a command, /item, what you want to write, okay, the item that is T. So when you, like similarly, second item is milk, so third item is biscuits. So all these are itemized. They're all put as /item. These are commands. Okay, these are input commands. If you include this part in your LaTeX document and compile, what you will get is this. It will become as .t, item milk, item biscuit. Okay. At this stage, I just want to ask, am I going very fast? I am going very slow. If anybody has a question or a doubt to ask till now, what I have done, so please ask. somebody has a question or a doubt or something to ask or a suggestion, please unmute your mic and say something if you want to. Okay. If it is okay, then you say it is okay. Jayesh, are you there? Jayesh Narayan Bhanu. Hello, Jayesh, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, do you think it's going okay?
Hello.
Hello,
हाँ सर.
ठीक चल रहा है?
हाँ आवाज थोड़ी कट के आ रही है. हाँ जी सर. गुड मॉर्निंग सर.
गुड मॉर्निंग. वैसे ठीक चल रहा है, स्पीड ज्यादा तो नहीं है?
जी.
मेरे पढ़ाने की स्पीड ज्यादा तो नहीं है अभी?
नहीं 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 बिल्कुल बहुत अच्छी स्पीड है सर आपकी.
अच्छा, बहुत अच्छी है.
बहुत कंफर्टेबल है. बहुत ही आराम से इजीली पढ़ा रहे हैं. बहुत बढ़िया है.
ठीक है, ठीक है. So I'll go ahead. So with this input from Jayesh, you can unmute your mic now. So let us go ahead. So this is how you prepare your itemized things in late. If you want to include a picture in your document, the input command is include graphics. See, the name itself is very intuitive. It says include. What you want to include? Graphics. You want to include some picture, some graphics. Okay. And what is that graphics? It is a children. That is a picture. And this picture, children, this is a picture. And picture in a JPG format or PNG format. The pictures that we are going to include should be, there should be a picture called children.jpg or children.png. Okay, these are two picture formats. I should have that picture in the file where I'm going to compile, so that when the LaTeX compiles that picture, compiles that document, it's able to see, get hold of that picture and put it for your document. So the pictures, everything else that you want to include should be in the same file where your LaTeX file is there, where you want to compile, so that the LaTeX can look for it and take it from there. If it is not there, it will give you an error. I can't find that file. Okay. When you compile, it will give you an error. So there will be, we'll see what is that, how error comes. And so for include graphics, including pictures, for example, I had put this picture of children.jpg, JPEG picture in my folder where I'm compiling this. So this has given me this output. So this input gives me this output. So you can include pictures, that too in the color format. Now input for mathematical things. Okay. So I just want to show you. So you can start with begin equation, mathematical things. Okay. So what I'm saying, begin equation, I'm writing an equation and ending it end equation. So begin equation, end equation. So any command that starts any environment, we call it as an environment. Begin equation, end equation is an environment. Okay, that should start with the command begin, end with the command end. Okay, and what I want to write, I want to write sine square alpha plus cos square alpha equal to 1. I want to write that equation. If you remember, the mathematical equation should have equality sign, okay, in between. If there is no equality, then it is not an equation. It is expression only. So then it is only an expression, and then it is not an equation. Okay. So be careful when you are using equation, it should be for something with equality sign. Otherwise, this command is not meaningful. You can do it, but then it will not be an equation, it will be some other command. And what is the output you'll get? When you give this input, what it is saying is telling LaTeX, take sign function, right, slash sign. This is upper 2, okay, hat in your keyboard on the digit 6. When you shift, then you get a upper hat and 2. So this will produce sine square alpha. This is alpha is Greek letters are again given commands, slash alpha means. So this will be sine square alpha plus cos. Again, there is a command cos. Okay. Now you see here, I have not put hat here at cos. Okay. I have put hat at alpha. So what it will do? It will raise the power of not cos, but of alpha. So here it was sine alpha power 2 at 2. Okay, so here is the outcome of this. When I compile, this is what I'll get sine square alpha plus cos of alpha square. If this I had put here, then I would have gotten cos square alpha, right? So mathematically, you may say that is not a correct equation, but LaTeX doesn't know mathematics. LaTeX only is a compiling system for markup language. So whatever you enter, whether a right equation or a wrong equation, it will type out that way. But the beauty is, we have given the command upper 2, it has produced square. Okay, upper 2, it has produced square, plus has come. So this command sine upper 2 alpha plus cos alpha upper 2 equal to 1 is produced in compiling as this. Okay, and how nice it looks. It is beautifully compiled. The powers are nicely displayed and functions are nicely displayed. So this is the beauty of LaTeX. So this is compiling a equation. Okay, I just gave you an illustration. Let us go to next one. So here is a minimal kind of document that we can compile. So document class, I should say in the preamble, I should say what kind of article I want. I want an article, I want a book, or I want a report or a thesis and so on. So in this command, I'm saying document class is article. I'm not saying anything else. Okay. Begin document and end document. So begin document, end document, that is my main document. I have just written a English sentence. This is my first document. So when I compile this, I will get, this is my first document. Okay. Nicely, it will reproduce the body of your tech document, mainly begin document, what is in between begin document and end document. All right. So let us go a step further. The commands, so as we would have observed here, the commands are starting with a backslash. Like document class is a command. Begin document is a command. End document is a command. So these are the commands, and each command, if there is a backslash, LaTeX will take it as a command. Okay, if there is a backslash before a word, LaTeX thinks it is a command. Okay, so on your keyboard, there is a backslash just before above enter. In the keyboard, there is a backslash. So all commands start with backslash. Okay, so like document class. So document class is a word, okay, but to make it a command for LaTeX to understand that take this document and prepare it in that document class, in that category, I write slash document class. So that becomes a, this becomes a command in, okay. The argument of the document class is between two curly brackets. Okay, document class, then you have to say what kind of a thing it is. You have to put a curly bracket in the front. Tell what is that document about, what category it is, and put it. So for example, let us just go back. For example, a document class, there is a curly bracket, article, curly bracket closes. Again, once again, it is logical, right? You have document class, a command. The command is to do what? Whatever is to do should go between two curly brackets. So one curly bracket here, one curly bracket here. Begin document, opening curly bracket, closing curly bracket. Okay. End document, begin curly bracket, end curly bracket. Okay. So all commands starts with backslash. Okay. And the command, okay, goes inside the curly brackets to create the complete command. There is this percentage sign is very rarely used in LaTeX, but if you put percentage somewhere, everything else which follows is ignored. If the percentage sign is, forget everything that follows it. Starts a comment, that means we call it as commenting the document. when I write this in a document, everything else that follows is gone. Okay, it is not compiled by, it is ignored by the compiler. So be careful in using percentage sign. So let us get started, because I said we'll be doing it online. So let us get started. I hope all of you have received a document from me, a PDF document. Okay, and that said how to go to the website called Overleaf and create a login for you. Once you do login, everything that you do will be saved in your under your login. Okay, so I hope everybody has done it. So that's why I sent it yesterday, so that everybody is able to do it leisurely. So please sign up for a free Overleaf account if you have not already done it. So this is the site. You should go and log in there. So I am putting it in the chat box. So www.overleaf.com. So please go on this site and create your account if you have already not done it. So once you do it, you should open the following file. So let me put that also in the chat box, so that next. So create an Overleaf account by going to this site, and then once you have created, just click on this link and something will happen, some file will open for you. So please do it. Santosh Kumari, are you there? Santosh Kumari, you can unmute and say yes. Hello, Santosh Kumari, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, have you created your account?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good, that's good. Once you have created your account, please click the link. You can mute your mic now. Once you have done it, please mute your mic. Avni Rastogi, please mute your mic. Avni Rastogi, please mute. अपना माइक बंद कर दो, आपकी आवाज आ रही है रस्तो. Everybody else, please mute your mic. Okay. So does everybody have in his or her laptop this file open? Do you have this file open in what I'm showing on my screen? Hello.
Yes, sir. Screen is visible.
Okay. So this is the Overleaf site. Once you click on that link that I gave you, you should see this page. Okay, not the left hand side, because that is my login. But you will see a document. Okay, document class on the left side. Okay, this is so we're going to work in Overleaf. So let me just say something about it. What is Overleaf about? So probably once the document is open, let me slightly go ahead and show you something more. So this is the kind of thing you'll see. on the left hand side, it is the file span on the left hand side. That is the file span. Let me probably keep that also open here. So you can see this side, here it is a file span. Whatever files I have in my account, they're all showing here. Okay, that is called the file span. Okay, and this is the document. This is the body of the document that is appearing here. Okay, and after compilation, what you will get is the compiled text that will appear here. So, okay, and here is something to upload. If you want to upload some files from somewhere, there is a button to upload, create a new file, and so on. Okay, this is a text file on this side, and this is the compile thing. To compile, you have to click this green button called compile. Okay, and you can do other things. You can share this document, submit, and other things. Let us not go into that. Let us look at this and go ahead on go ahead on the overleaf. Does everybody have this document? If somebody does not have, say no in the chat box, or say no sir, please help me, how do I get this? Because everything else is going to depend slowly upon working on overleaf. So I presume everybody has it. Somebody if doesn't have it, please say no, please help. Okay, if you want to ask for help, please ask for it. If you don't ask for it, then we'll go ahead. Okay, so everybody got this file. Now you see here, what is a preamble? This is a source file. This is a source file. Okay, so in the source file, this is the document class. It is an article. Okay, this thing use package libsum. That is, see, there is something commented. This package is to generate Latin sample paragraphs, which we are not using in this, but can be used. So we'll see later on how it can be used. So, but you see the use of the percentage sign here. So here is the percentage sign. There are two percentage signs, but one is enough. But after that, whatever is written, LaTeX will ignore that. So preamble is document class article. Okay. Then there is a use package, which will not be using now for the time being. Begin document and end document. Here is the main text file. Begin document and document. And what we have written in the document is first document. This is a simple example with no extra parameters or packages. Right? So this is what I want. This is my body of my text file. See, these two things are commented, so we are not taking those things. If I remove commented thing, then the LaTeX will take care of that also. So let us not do at present. Okay. So this, what you have to do is, you have to compile. Okay, because you might have opened some other file, and so let us click on recompile. So everybody click on recompile. So LaTeX is now compiling and giving you the output. So it is giving you the output. Okay. You may not be able to read the output on my screen. This is the output. Okay. But can you, on your screen, you should be able to magnify probably and see.
Sir, sorry to disturb you,
Yeah.
but the share link is not working. Actually, participants are responding that the link is not working.
Which link is not working? This link share?
Yes, sir, shared link.
No, this link is not. Don't trouble about this share link. Share link was given to you to open this. Okay. Don't do anything at present with this link. When the file is open, don't bother about the share link. Okay. I will tell you later on what is to be done with that. In the chat box, I have put a link how to come to this. You have to create an account. Okay. So let me open the chat box again. Okay. Where is here is the chat. Can you, if you open your chat box, there is one link saying http www.overleaf.com. That is a link you should click.
Yes, yes.
That will take you to this website and you create your account.
Yes.
Once you have created an account, click on the second link to open this file.
Yes, absolutely correct.
Is everybody here by this? Has everybody opened this by now? Yes or no? I don't know how to get a response.
Sir, no, no, sir. Its second link is not working.
Which second link? This file?
Project, yes, sir. File 1, project 1.
Okay. When you open your overleaf, what did you get? When you open overleaf, what did you see? What do you see now? Don't forget mine. What do you see?
Actually, sir, sorry for interrupting.
Yep.
Sir, both links are working. Participants, I just want to say one thing that you have to create your account first in Overleaf by using www.overleaf.com, and then after creating the account, you just click on this. Sir is saying the same thing.
Yeah, I gave two links. First was, that is what I said yesterday in the written file, that create an account on Overleaf. You should have done it by now. If you have not done it, do it now. It's very simple. It doesn't take long time. It is very easy to create the link, create the login account for you. Because the advantage of login is it will save your whatever files you are opening for you. So please create account in overleaf.com. Shall I probably tell you how to create, or?
No, sir, it's quite simple, sir.
Yeah, it's quite simple.
Yes.
It says sign up or create an account. Click that,
Yes.
ask you some email and password. That's all.
Email, yes, sir. Email and password. That's
It doesn't ask you many things. It just asks you email login. For login, you will ask you the ID as some email, and then the password you want to choose of your choice. Once you do that, it opens an account for you. Once your account is opened, come back and click on that link, second link that I have given you. You should be able to see this. If still somebody has an issue, please say in the chat box, because I would like you to go ahead and enjoy LaTeX typesetting.
Sir,
Yeah.
I have one request.
Yeah.
If possible, after this presentation, whenever you get the time, please provide this PPT to us so that we can share with the participants for better understanding.
Yeah, that I can do. That is not an issue at all. Sharing a PPT, see, creating and sharing is not a problem. One has to use it.
Yes.
That is the main problem, because so much of data, so much of help is available on the internet about LaTeX that you will go mad looking for it. I will share my thing anyway. There's
Yes,
no.
sir. Please go ahead, sir. Please.
Yeah. So let us go ahead. So everybody has this document class article. Okay. And this is a simple document which says, let me see, I don't know how to magnify that. F10 is the key with shortcut. Okay. Anyway, so now what I want to do is I want to add my name and something else to this. Okay. So I'm going to change this side. I'm going to add a few things. Okay. So please try to. So what I have document class, I have changed the document class now. Okay. So do that in your earlier file. In the document class, please add 12 points, 12 PT. Okay. Comma, letter paper, comma, two-sided, and square bracket closes. So document class, it starts with a square bracket, ends with a square bracket. It tells additional things that you want to do. Right? So it says 12 points. So in the document class, put a square bracket, add 12.12 pt, 12 pt, comma, letter paper, one word, letter paper, one word, comma, two-sided, TWOSIDE, two side, and square bracket closes. In LaTeX, whatever opens has to close. So I started with a square bracket, I had to close with a square bracket. So this is some special properties of the document that I want to prepare. And the document is going to be as before an article. So is this line clear to everybody? Have you made this modification in your earlier document? So you go on making the additional modifications. I'll show you the modified thing. You should look like this. Okay, that use package is already there. Now add title, slash title, curly bracket, open, curly bracket, close, in between write whatever you want to give the name to your presentation or your article. I have given the name as first document. So this is going to produce a document for me called first document. That is the title of my article. Then you can add who is the author. You can add the name of the author. Author, I have put my name as Inder K. Rana. Okay, I have put my name. If you want to say that I want to thank somebody, then you can put in between slash thanks, whom you want to thank, again in curly brackets. So this curly bracket is for the thanks. Okay, curly bracket, slash thanks, command is I want to thank, I want LaTeX to understand, I want to thank. Whom do I want to thank? That goes in the curly bracket, FDP, University of Engineering and Management, Jaipur, bracket closes. So this command closes from here to Jaipur, closes, and the second bracket is for the earlier one, author, it opened a bracket, closing a bracket. So everybody gotten this? If you want the date to appear, you can put slash date. Either you can enter the date as such, or if you write slash today, it will take today's date as the date and document. So this is the body. This is the body of the document. I also want to make it, so this title, I want to make it a title. So I say command is slash make title. Everybody has done this much on the document side. Do you need, anybody needs help? Then please say, then I'll, because I can't see chat box, everyone. Okay, the first line is this. Let me see if I can copy. Yes. So the first line is, let me paste it. That is the first line. Okay. Then second line is use package. Okay. So you can put use package. And then date. This is for those who are not able to. So one by one, do this. Begin document and end document. Begin document and end document. So this is the body of my document. Begin document, end document, and there is a command in between says make title. So make the title of my paper. So everybody has gotten this much. Tony, have you gotten this? Is Tony there? Hello, Tony. No response. Nirbhay Kumar. Hello Nirbhay.
जी सर.
ये बना लिया, इतना बना लिया डॉक्यूमेंट साइड में?
जी सर.
Okay, good, very good. What Meenakshi Singhal? मीनाक्षी सिंगल बना लिया इतना, क्या नहीं बनाया? हेलो. No response. Okay. So let us assume everybody has done it. So once you have done it, now see I have changed my earlier document. Now for document, so LaTeX does not know that you have changed it. For LaTeX to know, you have to compile it. So go to this green button. Please go to this green button. Okay, and compile your change document. So click recompile. So click recompile. Okay, I am going to click recompile. So recompile, it will recompile and give me the output. And now you see what is the output. So now my output has changed. It has given a title, first document, or whatever title you had put. Okay, it has given the name Inder K. Rana, and because there was a thanks, so it has put a star here, which has appeared in the footnote, a star that I am thanking FDP, University of Engineering and Management, Jaipur. You need not put, you don't want to put, don't put it. Right? Whatever you don't want, you can delete. Okay. It has put today's date, September 5, because I included here date today. Okay. Here we says the body of the text was, we have added a title, author and date to our first LaTeX document. So the earlier document which we had, we have changed it now and made it look like this now with a document, title, with author, with author with thanks, date. Okay. If you like, you can see what changes will come if I do something. Okay. Because it is so easy to say that I don't want to include my thanks. So then this thanks thing, you just have to remove it or comment it, because later on you may like to. So what I do is I just enter and put a comment sign in front. Okay. So then this thing will not be taken care of. But author, now the problem comes because there were two brackets here. Okay. So one bracket is gone and it's saying there is error. It says something up here says unclosed group. You have author, you have a curly bracket starting but no ending, right? And that ending thing has come here actually. So let us remove this from this and include it here. And now the error is gone. I can recompile this. Now if I recompile, because I have changed my document, I should recompile. If I recompile, what will happen? Let us just see. Now the thanks thing is gone. It is just in my name. Okay. That's how you can add something and remove something. Till now, anybody has a question to ask, please ask. Anybody has a question to ask? Adding title, adding author, adding make title and date. That is what we have done. So let us see what I want to do next. So this is what we have done. Okay. Let us go ahead and see. So this is what we did, right? First document, date, title. This is what we have done till now. Okay, and we compiled it. So we have added a title and so on. Okay. All right. So let us go ahead a bit. Let me give you some more input before we do some practice. The body of your paper or article or whatever you are doing, document goes between begin document and end document. The text is typed between begin document and end document. Words are separated by one or more spaces. Okay, even if you add an extra thing, LaTeX does not bother about it. Probably, and then there is a. I think there's a good idea to go see example.
चलो ना आप चलो हाँ मैं तैयार हूँ आज तो
हेलो अवनी, तुम्हारी बात सब लोग सुन रहे हैं, अपना माइक बंद कर दो. अवनी रस्तोगी, प्लीज कीप योर माइक. Okay, so you see, in this document, supposing I add more space in we have, after we have, I add lot of space. Okay, so what do you think should happen? I've added between the letters have and now extra spaces, but LaTeX is smart enough, okay? It does not take those spaces at all. So let me recompile and you'll see it appears as it is, it doesn't change. So if I recompile, there are no here, we have now, there is only one space there. And if I recompile, it stays as one space, right? No extra space is added. Okay, so LaTeX does not add an extra space. That is one thing you should note. Spaces in the source file were collapsed into one. Paragraphs are separated by one line or more blank lines. If you want to create a paragraph, what you should do? So let us go to that document again. And so here, okay, so this is one. I want to create a paragraph. Okay, so I'll go to the next line, but if we do that, let us give a space and write this is, write something. This is a new paragraph. Okay, between the first, the source file, I gave a space, one line I missed, line number 14. I missed and I wrote, this is a new paragraph. Okay, and let us put a full stop. I've changed, so let us recompile. So change, recompile and see what happens. You see what has happened? This is a new paragraph. It has gone into the next thing. Okay, it has broken here, it is not continuation, it is the next paragraph. So this is how you create. If you want to break a line, you have to just, I want to say after author, I want to break this line for some reason or the other. Put double slash, backslash. Put backslash twice here. Okay. Put author, I want to break the line here. Okay. You can backslash twice and recompile. You see, it has broken that line. Author, started it as a new line and gone there. Okay, so this is only sort of punctuation marks and so on in English that you do. And how do you do it in LaTeX? Anything till now? Any questions? If not, I'll go ahead. So here's some caution. Very important. Percentage sign, hash, this sign and dollar. These things have a special meaning in LaTeX. They are not used in regular typing. How do you type them? If you want to, in a document, you want a percentage sign to appear, then what we'll do is we put a backslash and include it. Okay. For example, let me give you an example. The same thing. Not this one. Where is this one? Okay. I want to include a dollar sign. So let me enter, break line, enter. Now I want a dollar sign to appear. If I put a dollar sign as it is, it will not appear. So backslash and a dollar. Okay. If I do that and compile, let us see what happens. So recompile. So this sign has appeared. Okay. This sign has appeared. If I want something like slash dollar, okay, and enter, recompile, the dollar sign has appeared. If I want percentage to appear, so backslash, the usual percentage, sorry, backslash percentage. Okay. Now it will act as if I want to print, is telling LaTeX that I want to put this symbol in my file. So I compile, recompile, the dollar sign has appeared here. You can see. Okay. So this is the special symbols which are used with backslash to if you want to make them appear in your document. Okay. So dollar, percentage, and hash. Okay. There are some other things, for example, emphasize, we have already seen that. You may get an error, something that undefined control sequence, that means there is something wrong with your thing. Okay, you recompile and so on. Whenever you get an error, don't panic. That is advice. Errors do happen in compiling and we have to correct the errors. Hint will be given to you, indication will be given to you what is the error. Okay. If there are multiple errors, you do it one by one. Okay. This is a general. Okay. So here are some things which I want to show you. How do you type? So we'll do it one by one. Okay. How mathematics is typed in the text? Mathematics goes by the dollar sign. When you put a dollar sign and put something, that mathematics LaTeX takes it as a mathematics thing. Okay. So, so this is the ordinary text, right? Let A and B be distinct positive integers and let C be equal to. This is what you will see if you type it in the Word, Microsoft Word, you will see. Let us change it. Let us change it to this. This A, I want to indicate that A is not the English word, English letter A, it is a mathematical symbol, right? So I'll put it in the dollar, opening dollar, closing dollar, opening dollar, closing dollar. Similarly for B, if I want to make it mathematical, opening dollar, closing dollar. Be distinct positive integers and let. Now comes an equation. So equation has to go in a dollar sign. Okay. You can put dollar C equals A minus B plus 1. Right. My equation ends, expression ends, and a dollar sign. So this is what I typeset. Okay. And what I will get on compiling is, you see, this is the compiled thing. Compare this with the English thing. Let A and B, this A and this A, they look different, right? So when you read this, you know that it is not the English letter A, it is mathematical symbol. Let A and B be distinct positive integers and C be equal to A minus B plus 1. Okay. So let us do it in our thing. So let us take this and enter it in our LaTeX file. Okay. So where is the LaTeX file? Here is the LaTeX file. So let me enter here. You can go on adding to the same file. You don't have to do it again. So let me paste it. So I put an expression, let A be dollar A and dollar B, opening dollar, closing dollar A, and opening dollar, closing dollar B be distinct positive integers, and let C be equal to this. Okay. So I have changed this document. I need to recompile this. I need to recompile this. If you are not, I did copy paste, but if you like, you can type it. So type using your keyboard in the same file, let A dollar close. So be careful, opening dollar, closing dollar. opening dollar, closing dollar for B with distinct positive integers, and let C be equal to this. Has everybody gotten changed your LaTeX file to this source file? If somebody needs help, please tell me that you need help in this file. So what I have done is let me just enter it in the chat box, copy, so that everybody can probably copy and paste if you can't type. So I have put this in the chat box. If you like, you can copy from the chat box and put in the text source file. Once you're done this, let us recompile. So let us recompile and see what we get. So here is, let A and B be distinct positive integers and C be equal to this. So that is what I wanted, and that is what I got. Probably let me add some spaces so that I get it in a paragraph. Let me recompile it. Now it will show, okay. So it is showing as a different paragraph. Everybody got till now? Meenakshi, single or singular? Meenakshi single, are you there? Hello, Meenakshi. Hello, Meenakshi, you're there? No? Meenakshi is not there. What about Dr. Jose? Hello, Dr. Jose, are you there? Can you hear me? Hello, Dr. Jose.
Sir, Dr. Josh is available, showing in the participant list, I think, but
Okay,
he's not connected, I think. He's
Okay.
not right now.
Okay, let us. I just want to know some participants whether they are sure that.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Amol Kapse, are you there? Hello, Amol. No response. Amol Kapse. Hello.
Yes, sir. Amol Kapse is there. He just messaged yes, but no mic.
Okay. So just ask him, has he gotten it? Has he come up to this stage? Yes. Amol, have you?
Amol, please answer the question by chat box.
Yes, answer in the chat box. Yes, up to here you have done it. Yes, very good. So Amol has done it. So let us assume that everybody has done it. So this is the output you have gotten. You have entered a mathematical expression in your document. Now I'm going to make a change in the, see wherever this line was there, $C. Okay. Let me enter it again with a different way. So let me copy and enter again the same thing. Copy paste. But now instead of $1, let me put $2. Dollar, and I close it with the $. Very systematic. Whatever begin should end. So what I have done is the earlier expression, which was $C equal A minus B plus $1. I have changed it to $2 signs equal to A minus B plus $1, $2. Right? And let us see, compile and see what happens. Recompile. So I recompile. Now you see what has happened. Earlier one with $1 was here. Let C be equal to this. With $2, what it has done? It has taken out that expression and centered it. So it has centered that expression as C, okay, equal to A minus B plus 1. So sometimes you want to bring the attention of the reader to something, right? You want to display, this is called the displaying something. If you want to display something, mathematical thing, you put in double dollars. Everybody got up to here? Double dollar, mathematics, single dollar, mathematics, double dollar. Okay. Shall we go ahead? If anybody has a question or a doubt to ask, please put in the chat box. Otherwise, I'm going ahead. Okay. Right. So let us, this is up to here we have got it. Okay. Let us come. So dollar signs are always used in pairs. Be careful, as I said, starting dollar, mathematical thing you want to put, and the closing dollar. Okay. LaTeX will handle spacing automatically or ignore it. Greek letters and various mathematical symbols are superscript and subscripts are also possible. So let us, so I want everybody to enter this in their chat, in their file, okay, and see what copy. I am putting it in the chat box also for everybody. And I am putting in my so in the same file I am going adding, so that here I am adding something, right? I have added, what is it? Dollar y equal to C. Here is a underscore C underscore 2 x upper 2 plus C lower score underscore. In your keyboard there is a lower score 1 x plus C underscore 0 and close with dollar. Everybody got this much? Please enter this. I have also put this in the chat box. You can copy and paste if you like, but if you start writing yourself, you'll start getting used to it. So y, dollar y equals C underscore 2 plus x upper score 2 plus C underscore 1 x plus C lower score 0 dollar closing. So please everybody do that. Once you have done it, you compile. So recompile. And you see this is what you get. So this is what you get, y equal to C. So let me show you bigger. Once you do this input, what will be the output? After compiling, you will get is this C lower score 2 under. So this is called, when you go upper, this is called superscript, right? And when you go below, this is called subscript. So C subscript 2 x upper script 2, so that is x square we read it as, plus C lower 1, okay, so subscript 1. So in LaTeX here is C lower, that has come out as C1, plus here is C lower score underscore 0, C lower score 0. So this input has been typeset as and compiled, and it is given you this. So now you can typeset mathematical equations with underscript, subscript, and superscript. So underscore in your keyboard, underscore is there next to 0, okay, and superscript is shift 6 will give you upper. Okay, that is a key. So once you input that, this is the output you will get. Till now, everybody there? Shivam Chauhan. Hello, Shivam. Shivam.
Sir,
You got this?
sir,
Yes or no, please?
sir, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. You tell me. Did you put this? Yes.
Yes, sir. For sir, but Sir, the superscript and subscript always in the curly bracket, right?
Not necessary.
Okay.
Like here, C is lower 2. This lower thing, subscript is not in the bracket.
So error will not come, sir.
No. I just now show you that where here is my LaTeX thing.
Okay. Got it.
There's no in the bracket, nothing in the bracket. It compiled nicely and gave you. Don't
Got
do
it.
extra work of putting that. That is not a command or something, right? So we have to put.
Fine, sir. Fine.
Okay. So let us go ahead. Here is a Greek letter called mu. Okay. So how do you do it? Greek letter mu in typesetting, it is /mu. Then we'll understand, LaTeX will understand this is the Greek letter mu. A, E. E is the usual Euler's constant. E, upper. So this is the upper thing. Now, if you have more than one thing, where I have so many things as upper and I want to remain them same, then I put them in the bracket. E upper bracket Q/RT. That means I want in the output E raised to power Q divided by RT. If I don't put this bracket, then only Q will come. The first will come here, remaining will come at the bottom. Right? So with this input, the output will be this. Mu.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, sorry for interrupting.
Yes.
Here, no need to use /frac command as well, right?
Depends on what you want. I don't want to complicate in the beginning itself by introducing the command fraction, right?
Okay.
I just want to make it simple so that you get used to it and then slowly add more things to it.
Actually, sir, I always use in offline mode the LaTeX. There, I think it's compulsory to use that command.
No.
That,
it's not compulsory at all. You try it next time. Okay, you can try it now. So let me just put this in the chat box so that everybody is at the same page. Okay. So here is the page. So put this and compile, you should see this. And now let me probably go to that page and see. So let me come a bit below so that everything is visible. So let me paste here. Okay. Let me put it in a $$ so that things are slightly more visible. See, I put a $1, it says there is a problem with you. You should align. So let me compile. So here is it. Mu equal to, okay, A raised to power Q by RT. Where is, I think F10 is probably, let me just see. No, I don't know. I can't magnify. Should be able to magnify, but I don't know how to do it. So it's okay. There is no magnifying. Okay, anyway, so it is mu equal to. Now, what I want to tell you is, supposing this bracket, instead of after RT, I shift the bracket. I make the bracket after Q. And now compile and see what happens. You see, now earlier the bracket indicates that these things were together. Now bracket is only after Q. That means it has taken only Q as the power, remaining thing as divided by RT. So bracket is used to combine things to say this is one thing. Okay, let us go ahead a bit more. Here is, what do you think will be the output of this? $omega/sum lower k equal 1, upper k equal to n, omega lower k. Shweta, are you there? Shweta Patel? Shweta Sweta
Yes,
Patil.
sir. This is Shweta, not Shweta.
Okay. SWETA, Sweta Patil.
Yeah, Shwetal
Okay.
Patel. I'm here.
So you tell me, if I put this command, what do you think will be the output?
Uh,
Slash omega will give you what?
it will give the sum of a number and
Sum of omega
k.
lower k, omega
Huh.
lower index k from
Yeah.
1 to n.
N. Yeah.
K equal to 1 to n, right?
Hmm.
So if I want
Right.
to typeset this is what I do this, compile, I'll
Hmm.
omega equal to this. So
Okay.
let me put this command also so that you can, those who want can practice. So command is there. So put it, so let us also put it in my, sorry. Oh God, what is this? Something else open. So let me open this. And let us enter here, paste, and compile. So because the font is small, you don't see this equality. Omega equals summation, the sigma sign has come, k 1 to n, wk. Right? So I think probably let us go a bit further. So omega sum we have gotten. Okay, here is an exercise. I want everybody to try in your overleaf on the pen, in the latex pen. I want this thing to appear when I compile. So please put the command suitably. So this is an exercise. I'll give you 5 minutes. I want this to appear when I compile. So please enter. In the LaTeX file, please enter this. And compile. You should, well, this is not what you should put in your LaTeX file. This is the output of the LaTeX file. This you should see on the right hand side when you have compiled it. What should go in the left hand side so that this appears on the right hand side? That is the question. So put it and compile and see whether you get this output or not. So I want everybody to do it. As soon as somebody has done it, please raise a, can't say raise a hand, I'm not in a class. Please unmute your mic and tell that you have done it. As soon as somebody does it, please unmute your mic and say that, sir, I have finished. So for to get this output, what should be the input in LaTeX? That is the question. Raghavendra, you have done it. Hello, Raghavendra Singh, have you done it? You put a message in the chat box saying okay. So what does okay mean? That means you have done it or you are doing it. Raghavendra Singh. Anybody else has done it? Has anybody else done it? At least those 8 people who said they know LaTeX and they are using regularly, they should be able to say what they have done it. Yes. So Shatabdi done it, right? Hello, Shatabdi.
Yes, sir, I've done.
Can you put it in your chat box? What is the code they have put? LaTeX code?
Yes, sir.
So that everybody can try and see whether they will also get it. So just copy paste what you have done it.
1 second.
Yeah, take your time.
Mhm.
And put it in the chat box for everyone.
Sir, I can see only you, Tarun sir and Prakul sir.
Hey, chat box, you can't see everybody. Okay.
No.
You can put it in. We will put to all the participants.
Yeah, somebody has done it. I don't know who has done it. No, you have done it. No, I got it. Okay, so I will copy your thing and put it. Okay. I will copy your thing and put it. Shatabdi has done this. Okay. No, I am giving back to Shatabdi. I should say to everyone. So paste everyone. So this is the LaTeX code she has put in the source file, and that is what gave the output. So let me also try it. Let me put it in the source file and see whether I get the same thing or not. So I put here, paste. No error is showing. So let us compile, recompile. Say if, yeah, here is the last line. If f omega is equal to omega, f omega is equal to omega minus e raised to power log w, then f derivative, right? F dash, f upper script, f dash is equal to this. So good. So it's correct. She has done it. And if you want to, I have already put in the chat box the code. If you want slightly bigger looking code. Okay, so let me show you. This is the code she had put. Why it was the code? If is English, so as go as English as it is. Now mathematics starts up to this thing. So mathematics, it should start with dollar f omega. There is a bracket, so f bracket, Greek letter omega bracket closes. So up to here we have done it. Equality. Okay, omega minus, so omega Greek minus e log. E log is a mathematical function, so slash log. Okay, so e log of omega, e log omega. Up to here is mathematics. Dollar should close. Dollar opened here. Dollar should close here. Then English f dash w, f dash f. This is just dash coming from your keyboard. Okay, when you have ordinary next to enter, there is a key which will give you dash bracket omega. So f dash omega is equal to 1 minus e slash e over omega, and dollar, again dollar begins for this e upper fw. So e up superscript in bracket f omega, because this all has to go together in bracket. Otherwise, LaTeX will take only the first one as the upper thing. Equal to omega 1 in 1, omega 1 bracket closes for the dollar, dollar closes for the mathematics one in positive omega, again in dollar. So is that clear to everybody? What is the source code for this? How dollars are used? How lower script how upper script are used. Okay. Anybody has a doubt till now, please ask. Anybody wants to ask a clarification? Something to be repeated again, please ask so that we can go ahead. Got it? Shall we go ahead?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me ask somebody. Shivam Chauhan, are you there? Shivam? Shivam Chauhan. Professor Tarun Sharma is going to mark you absent if you don't respond.
Sir, Shivam is logging actually, but I think he is not available.
Yeah, that's, I am checking that only. Who have been available or not available.
Yes, sir.
Soram Chabra, are you there? Sonam Chabra, are you there? No? Okay. I think we will go ahead instead of taking attendance for everybody. So this is okay. So let us go ahead a bit. Now comes to something called fractions, which are important. So I want to have an output like 4 divided by 5, like fractions in mathematics, right? So for that, the command is /frac. For the fraction, only frac is taken for the command /frac. There are 2 brackets, okay, 2 parts. One is for numerator, bracket, numerator, whatever numerator you want, bracket close. And then you have to put the second bracket, opening, denominator, closing. So for example, if you put $, because this is mathematics, dollar fraction, numerator 4, denominator 5, dollar close, you compile, this will give you the output 4 by 5 here. That is the output. Quite simple, logical. Frac is the command, numerator 2 brackets, numerator 2 brackets, denominator, compile. Let us go for a square root. Square root, if you put a square bracket and 3, that will give you the cube root. If you don't put this brackets, then that will give you only the square root. If you want cube root, 4th root, 5th root, then that number has to come here. And then of what? So between 2 brackets, that thing has to come. So it will give you, for example, here it is /SKORT for square root. Square bracket 3 means you want the cube root of x. So square curly bracket x, it will give you this output. Clear to everybody? Square root and fractions. So here is a exercise now. Typeset the following. I want you to typeset the following. The roots of a quadratic equation are given by x equals, right, the quadratic formula. I want that formula to appear here where a, b, and c are real numbers. So I want you to typeset in your overleaf, or if you're doing on desktop, then on your whatever editor you are using. Online we are using overleaf editor for compiling. So please create the LaTeX source file for producing this output in your appropriate editor. If it's online or offline, whatever you are using. And online, I want this output to appear on the right side in the when I compile. So take 5 minutes. I'm waiting here. If you need help, you can ask me in the chat box. If you want to unmute, you can unmute also. So this is the exercise.
मूड बना दिया
And as before, once somebody has finished, you can say that I have finished. Or if you need help, then please say I need help. Dr. Praful Chabra has put it, this code in the chat box. You all can try. But write that English also. The complete thing, please add to your Praful, please add the roots of quadratic equation are given by this thing where A, B, C are real numbers. The complete statement I want. So Praful had sent his input. Here is sent by Tanya. You can put it in your editor on and compile. It should give you the roots of quadratic equation. And because this is small, I probably would like to put in double dollar. And recompile. Now the problem comes. Why the problem is coming? Because there is a $3. I had put by mistake 3, so this is why the funny things were happening. Let me recompile and see what I get.
I posted it completely. Please check it.
Okay, good. There is a problem here. There should be a double dollar here. Why it takes $3? Okay. Anybody has a question to ask? Why was this done this way?
Sir, I have it.
Yeah. Yes.
Sir, you have asked to write this minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac. But
Right.
there minus sign is not appear.
It's not appearing or not visible. So here is the command. So this is what you should put. Here is the command. Can you see it now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If you just put here minus or plus, ordinary it will come. If you put a PM plus minus slash plus minus, it will give you plus and below it minus.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Now slowly you will get used to these commands because this is the only difficult part of LaTeX, that you have to look for the commands and remember them. So here are some other commands for mathematical symbols. Okay. For example, if you want to say X is an element of a set, so you put slash in, it gives you belongs to, cap, intersection, union, superset. Okay. This is superset, subset. This is for summation, slash SUM for summation, for product, slash. Almost all the names of the commands are very intuitively clear. Slash INT for integral sign, slash GEQ, greater or equal. So greater than or equal, less than or equal, slash LEQ, L dots, dots being put, dot, dot, dot. C dots is center dots, slightly above, dot, dot, dot. Empty set, limit used in calculus, log function, sine, cos, tan, secant, cosecant, cot. So almost all the functions are also covered. So basic commands are covered in this. You don't have to remember them. Slowly, one by one. Once you require, you will see what it is, and next time you use it, you will get it. Okay. Let me just, there are about 10-15 minutes. I want you to give exercise. Begin itemize. I have already used it. It will give you the items. Begin itemize, end itemize, in between the items. So it will give you the items. So here it will be dot, 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 itemizing. Okay. Bullets. If you want numbers to appear, then you have to use begin enumerate. Enumerate is counting. Begin counting, end counting, begin enumerate, end enumerate, item, item, item. It will give you 1, 2, 3. That is enumeration. So two ways of listing, one by itemize, other is by enumeration. Omega equal to, if I do this sum, okay, a single dollar, this is single dollar, this is the double dollar. You see the difference also comes in the single dollar, the K equal to 1 to N goes in front of the sign, here it goes below and above. So see what you want, accordingly you should do it. There is something called equation array in mathematics that we require. That means there are a set of equations and we want them to be aligned properly. For example, x, I want to the x equal to 5x plus 6z, y bigger than, I want this bigger than to come below equality, and the right hand side of simplification, something comes in this side. So for this, one uses the command called begin equation and then array. The equation array is called command, okay, and equation array. And to say where should you want the alignment to come, this and is used. So that's why and, if you want to print, has to be backslash. Otherwise, LaTeX will take it as alignment tab. We call it as alignment tab. X equality, alignment tab, equality, alignment tab bigger than alignment tab. So it will align these two nicely. If you don't do anything, that means it will start with this alignment. So this will start. And because there are more equations, it will number there as equation 1, equation 2, equation 3, and so on. And if you don't want the numbers, then you say no number. Okay. So this is about equations. Anybody has a question to ask now? Before I give you the final exercise. Anybody has a doubt, clarification to ask, please ask before I give you the exercise. Plus minus sign is already given. Okay. So I want you to typeset the following. I had 2 exercises, but I think there is not enough time. Only one may be possible. So here is an exercise which I sent you. You can start that if you like. This was like as if you are typing a complete paper. Paper has a title. It has an author. It has an abstract. It has an introduction. It has some sections. Section 2 is differential calculus topics. There is a theorem inside it and there is a reference to something. And then there is a picture of a graph. There is a table inserted and here is a reference bibliography. So it's a 2-page document which completes almost everything that you want to do in a research paper in mathematics. So if possible, if you want to typeset it, please typeset it. So whatever remaining time, I don't know how much time we have got. 5 minutes are not enough for this, but at least try to do as much as possible to typeset this. And as and when you find some difficulty, please ask me.
Sir,
Yeah.
there is one question in chat box from Shatabdi ma'am.
Yes.
Can I ask?
Yeah, please go ahead.
How can I write equations easily in LaTeX? Is there any graphical tool to get LaTeX code for equations and symbols?
There is no magic way of doing it, but there are some offline editors which are useful. So shall I show some offline thing? Okay, let me show you what I use offline, which is useful. Where is that exercise? Basic exercise. Okay, let me can everybody see my screen?
Yes,
So
sir.
you can take that as an exercise for home. Okay. Where is, I'm just trying to locate something which I want to show. Okay. So this is an editor called WinEdit. Okay. I think in my write-up, I already sent you a link to how to download the WinEdit. Okay. So this is WinEdit editor. See, like on the left side, we were doing an overleaf. This is useful even for for online also. So you can file. Okay, you can just open a new file. So there is a new one, tag for a new one. So it's like new. So I opened a new one here. Okay, so why to open two? Let me just close one and open. Okay. Now here you can do your LaTeX typesetting. Okay. So what do you want to do? For example, you want to introduce title. So you can write slash title calculus. Okay. Now, what was the question Shatabdi asked? Hello. Somebody asked a question. What was the question, Shatabdi?
Sir, suppose like I have an equation, like you said, mu is equal to something.
Yeah.
So I want to get the latex code for that particular symbol, mu or omega.
It won't give you a LaTeX code for that. Then there is nothing that can give you a LaTeX code. But you can help is available in this editor. For example, math symbols, you don't know the command. Can you see that my pointer?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So summation, product, integral, all these are available. For example, if I click at sum, /sum appears. If I don't remember what is the command, so I click here and sum. Okay. But now I know sum is from something to something. Okay. Sum of something, say capital A, lower I. So this is doesn't give you full help. It gives you some help at least. And you want sum from lower to sum from lower, say I equal 1. So upper, you want upper n. I equal lower is 1, upper is n ai. So this is a command which I can compile. But the point is, because I have a LaTeX thing installed on my thing, I can compile. But if you don't have installed in your thing, you will not be able to compile it. But at least what you can do is, I can check whether there is any mistake in this or not by highlight it and then go to search and check whether delimiters. So these are dollars, brackets, and such things are called delimiters, whether they are matched or not. So I can do a slow check. It'll slowly check. Yes, everything is okay. It doesn't say any mistake at all. Okay. So this can be used, and now this thing, you can take it, copy, and you can take it online, because if you have not installed it, you can take it online and you can paste it on your online thing. You can paste it here, right? Title calculus. But I have already had a title here, so let me not again. I just calculus and recompile. See, it has done calculus summation, so that has come here. So this editor, which is you can download and it can be used offline to. So let me show you what I am showing. Where is that editor here? So this can be used, and it's very useful in the sense that it gives you a lot of help. It tells you Greek letters. For example, if you want to type gamma somewhere, it gives you the code for gamma. If you want to type beta, it will give you beta. Okay. All Greek are available. Other symbols, there are a lot of symbols available which you can commands. You click on the picture and you will get the command. For example, this is saying something is correct or not correct. So this is a third. Okay. This is, for example, correct check mark kind of a thing. And for example, this one is spade suit. It will print this kind of a thing. Then there are typeface, bold, emphasize, Roman. Okay. And then there are functions. All functions are listed here. For example, if you want cot, so let me just go below and say cos. It says this is cos, this is log, and this is sine hyperbolic, and so on. So all the commands are available in this editor very easily. Okay. Yeah, I just want to show you something more. Symbols like minus, plus, plus, minus, division, and such things are available. Okay. And then brackets, all kind of symbols are there. There are symbols developed by American Mathematical Society. They are available here. The AMS symbols are here. AMS, not, something is not in something, not plus, not minus, and such things are available. So this is a offline editor, WinEdit. If you want to buy, it costs something for students and teachers, which is very cheap. But you can do it this way. Do it, check everything is okay, and then put it online. That is another way of doing it. So I think time has come to say stop here. This exercise that I have given you, please try to typeset it completely. And if you find any difficulty anywhere, okay, or if you want a LaTeX source code also, we'll give you later on. But first you should try. Yeah, I think from my side, I have finished. If anybody wants to ask, shall I stop sharing screen?
Yes, sure.
Stop sharing. Okay. So I have stopped sharing. Now floor is open for question, answers, doubts, clarifications, suggestions, whatever you want to do.
Sir, I have one question.
Yeah, please.
Shatabdi ma'am asked the same question and I faced the same problem while I am typing in LaTeX. Sometimes the images do not appear below the sentence where we want it. What to write in /include graphics so that the image can appear exactly where I want it?
Include graphics, normally positioning is a bit difficult. You can do it in center and center. That will bring it in the center of the page. Right? That is one possibility. There is a possibility of using on one side picture, right side text. If you want to do that, you have to go to the mini page. Split your page into two parts, on one side picture, other side text. That is mini page. That is a possibility. Okay. So that kind of things are possible. Right. But exactly saying ke us corner mein jaye ya is corner mein jaye, that is slightly possible, but takes more time. How to do that kind of. See, what you can do is you can always add H space and V space. Before the picture, if you want to go down, then you say V space 1 inch, 2 inch, whatever it is, it will go down. Minus space will pull it up. H space will push it to the right or left. So these are the kind of things you can do.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving us the time from your very, very busy schedule, very tight schedule. And no doubt it was a wonderful session. You explained everything very practically, and everybody, I think, enjoyed. And you answered each and every question. So thank you so much for being with us. Thank you, sir.
I can still spare 2 minutes for more questions if there are any from the audience, not from you, from the audience. Anyone ask? And I think my email address you can share in case they need some help in LaTeX typesetting, right? Personally or professionally, I can give them the links. So send me an email on my email ID. This is reasonably simple to remember. IKRANA @gmail.com.
Sure.
Yeah. So you can send it mail, and then if you any kind of help you need in LaTeX, let me know. No more questions, then thank you very much for Praful for coordinating, Tarun for inviting, and everybody for coming over and listening to me. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
You want to take a picture of snapshot of all the participants?
Yes, sir. Wait, sir.
Everybody switch on your cameras. Those who are present, please switch on your cameras. Hello, switch on quickly, so that somebody can click the screenshot.
Yes, I'm clicking, sir.
I'm not going to do a screenshot. Tarun or Praful, either of you can do it.
Yes, sir. I'm clicking.
Okay.
It's done, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, everybody take care and have a nice day.
You too, sir. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye, sir. So participants, we will meet tomorrow again at the same time, 12:30. Thank you so much. Have a good day.